PSG striker Neymar is interested in Manchester United. According to Footmercato, the English club is not yet ready to make a concrete offer, but for several months it has been monitoring the situation around the Brazilian, with whom PSG wants to part this season. Neymar has played 29 matches for Parisians in all competitions, scored 18 goals and gave 17 assists. The 31-year-old striker's contract with the club runs until 2025. Portuguese Al-Nasr striker Cristiano Ronaldo came into conflict with his coaching staff after the first half of the Saudi Arabian Cup semi-final with Al-Wehda. Leaving the field, the Portuguese began to express something irritably to his coaching staff. The match itself ended with the victory of Al-Wehda with a score of 1-0. Thus, Al-Nasr finished its performance in the Saudi Arabian Cup. In the final match of the tournament, Al-Wehda will play with Al-Hilal, who defeated Al-Ittihad in the semi-finals. Chelsea midfielders Mason Mount and Conor Gallagher are of interest to Borussia Dortmund. Both players are estimated by the leaders of the London club at approximately €50 million, according to journalist Florian Plettenberg, according to the source. The English midfielders were largely interested in Borussia due to the possible parting in the summer with their leader and main star, 19-year-old Jude Bellingham, a friend of Mount and Gallagher on the England national team. Napoli striker Victor Osimhen does not object to a possible move to Bayern Munich in the summer transfer window, according to journalist Florian Plettenberg on Twitter, according to the source. The Nigerian striker notified his agents that he was satisfied with the potential cooperation with the Munich club. Napoli president Aurelio De Laurentiis estimates the 24-year-old striker at €150 million. Negotiations with the Munich club have not yet begun. It is reported that Senegalese Sadio Mane could be included in the deal for the transfer of Osimhen to Bayern Munich, in which Munich is not interested in continuing cooperation. Napoli is not considering such an option, as it will not be able to cover the salary of the Senegalese. The English Premier League club Crystal Palace, amid increasing interest in forward Wilfried Zaha from European giants, offered the leader a new 4-year contract. Under the new agreement, Zaha can receive about £200,000 a week or £10 million per season. This is reported by The Guardian. English clubs Arsenal and Chelsea, as well as French PSG, are showing interest in the Ivory Coast forward. The 5-year contract with Palace, for which Zaha has played more than 400 matches, expires next summer. According to the current agreement, the striker's salary is £130,000. If Wilfried agrees to sign a new contract, it will automatically make him the highest-paid player in the club's history. Leicester defender Shagler Sunju has reached an agreement in principle with Atletico Madrid. All the details of the deal have already been agreed. This is reported by the famous Italian journalist Niccolò Schira, the Turk, whose current contract with the Foxes ends next summer. Will move to the camp of the Matrasnikov as a free agent. According to an insider, he will sign a contract for a period of 4 years. Recall that Atletico Madrid tried to get a player of the Turkish national team back in the winter transfer window, but failed to reach an agreement with Leicester, which is fighting to retain a residence permit in the elite division. Barcelona midfielder Gavi plans to continue his career with the Catalan club. According to Sport, the Spaniard in a private conversation with the head coach of the team Xavi confirmed that he is not going to leave in the summer. On the contrary, he wants to stay for many years. Because he is satisfied with his role and wants only one thing, that the situation with the registration of his contract be settled as soon as possible. Xavi reminded the midfielder that he considers him a fundamentally important player, and noted that he will not be anywhere better than at Barcelona. Earlier it was reported that the 18-year-old Spaniard wants to buy London Chelsea. The Technical Arbitration Committee of Spain is going to transfer Mateu Laoz from the position of chief judge to VR, reports Marca. Mateu is known for his special style of judging. Laoz places great emphasis on pedagogical communication with football players during the match, and also stands out for its own noticeable charisma. The eccentric referee has adjudicated 5 World Cup games in his career. The last meeting was one of the most scandalous in his career. It was the quarterfinals of the 2022 World Cup. Netherlands, Argentina, 2:2, 3:4 pen. During the main and extra time, the Spaniards showed 12 yellow cards, as well as 1 yellow to the reserve and 3 yellow cards after the match, 2 of which led to the removal of the Dutch lateral by Denzel Dumfries. There were a lot of martial arts, scandals and fights in the match, which did not stop even after the final whistle. Many hurled their criticism at the referee, accusing him of losing control of the match. The former striker of the Italian Roma, Francesco Totti, compared the striker of Milan, Rafael Lowe, with the Georgian striker of Napoli, Vic Kvaratskhelia. Lowe is more physically developed and very fast, Kvaratskhelia is more technical in one-on-one situations. This is a uniqueness that is difficult to find in the championship today, Pagan Romanist quotes Totti. Milan Swedish striker Zlatan Ibrahimovic was injured in training, according to Pezzi di Fonte. According to the source, at one point Ibrahimovic felt pain and left the training. It is reported that the Swedish striker may have problems with his calves. It is possible that the Swede will no longer be able to play for Milan this season.